You're with the hard facts from the CNN News 18 and Federal Bank Primetime Studios. Viewers, Judgment Day is here. About phase 6 of the Lok Sabha battle, it is safe to say that ballot boxes in 7 constituencies will hold the answer to who will win the 2024 election. History tells us that Delhi's voters spread across 7 constituencies have their finger on the national pulse. Perhaps being close to the corridors of power, they have acquired an incomparable insight into who is best suited to govern India. The party they have picked in 9, yes viewers, 9 consecutive Lok Sabha elections in Delhi over a span of nearly 4 decades has either gone on to form the government on its own steam or has provided the Prime Minister at the head of the national coalition. Let me walk you through history. Since 1989, for 35 years, the Delhi voter has mirrored the national outcome. In 1989, Delhi's 7 seats saw BJP win 4, VP Singh's Janata Dal win 1, and Congress win only 2. The mixed result began coalition era with VP Singh as Prime Minister. Viewers, in 1991, the Janata Dal was wiped out in Delhi. VP Singh also disappeared. Congress won 2, BJP 5. Less than 0.5% of the vote share difference reflected the split mandate, indecision in Delhi voters. That was also the kind of indecision we saw nationally. PV Narasimha Rao led a coalition formed on the basis of some ignominious means, viewers, and denied Atal Bihari Vajpayee and the Janata Dal a say in government formation. He ruled for 6 years, and consequential they were proven to be. In 1998-1999, BJP swept Delhi, winning 6 out of 7 and 7 out of 7 seats. Vajpayee formed the NDA government at the centre. BJP won, NDA came. 2004-2009, BJP was wiped out in Delhi by Congress. Manmohan Singh forms the Congress-led UPA government at the centre. So Congress wins, they form the government at the centre. 2014-2019, BJP sweeps Delhi, Congress is out. Modi forms majority NDA government at the centre. So that's why, viewers, they say Delhi is the pole bellwether of India. While the BJP can't afford to lose Delhi, it also has to be said that dislodging it is not going to be easy, viewers. It's improbable, but not impossible. Even then, viewers, let me talk you through some more hard facts. Even without Modi on the ticket, BJP's vote share hasn't dipped below 44.6% in Delhi since 1991 Lok Sabha polls. In its worst years, 2004 and 2009, BJP's vote share didn't dip below 35% in Delhi Lok Sabha elections. In 1989, viewers, it went down to about 24-25%, but at that time, things were very, very different. Combined vote share of AAP and Congress in 2014 and 2019 was less than BJP's individual vote share in Delhi. Even though, viewers, in 2014, if you really took both the AAP and the Congress together, there was only about a 1% difference between them and the BJP. So it was a close contest, but not actually in the end analysis, because the AAP and the Congress did not compete together. So they ate into each other's votes. AAP and Congress cadre this time, viewers, the chemistry is on test. No guarantee of a vote transfer. A large number of people will remember what happened in Uttar Pradesh in last election. 2019, you had the BSP, you had the SP, and you had the RLD come together, but despite that, the BJP got 62 out of 80 seats there, if I'm not mistaken. Several top Delhi Congress leaders quit, opposing a seat sharing with AAP. And viewers, there are of course murmurs within the AAP also of having tied up with the Congress, because as you know, there is a contest that is also going to take place in Punjab where the AAP and the Congress are ripping into each other, accusing each other of being more corrupt than the other. So viewers, let me ask this question. Can the AAP Congress halt the BJP, turn national sentiment on its head and spring a surprise? But if they lose Delhi, they pretty much lose the country because of history, as I told you. Let's open this up. Dr. Narendra, the senior journalist and political commentator, Tuhin Sinha, national spokesperson of the BJP, Tehseen Poonawalla, Professor Sanjay Kumar, cephalogist, co-director of the CSDS, two very intelligent people here with us, and of course, two very worthy spokespeople. Tuhin Sinha, litmus test, you cannot afford to lose Delhi, but this time you may have bitten off, according to the opposition, more than you can choose because you have succeeded in uniting the immovable force of Mr. Kejriwal, as he calls himself.
Yeah. Good
And
evening, Rahul.
yes, go ahead. Tuhin
Good
Sinha.
evening, everybody. Well, the Aam Aadmi Party Congress alliance is an alliance of abject despondency and frustration. They had no other option. In fact, senior leaders of the Congress Party have quit the Congress Party because they did not want an alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party. In fact, just 2 months ago, the Punjab CM had ridiculed the Congress Party, saying, "Ek thi Congress." So, with a 57% vote share in 2019 election, and with the series of scams which have been exposed about, of the Aam Aadmi Party, I don't see any way, they are even going to be, I think their performance together is going to be worse than 2019. But more importantly, as you rightly pointed out, from 1989 onwards, Delhi has been a BJP stronghold. Imagine getting 4 seats out of 7 way back in 1989, and it continues to be a stronghold when it comes to Lok Sabha elections. There are certain places, which includes Jharkhand, where BJP is traditionally strong when it comes to Lok Sabha elections because people don't trust the local parties in the national election. So all of these give a huge benefit to the BJP. And finally, what happened 10 days ago in Arvind Kejriwal's house, and the way he normalized violence against a sitting Rajya Sabha woman member, that is surely going to play up in the minds of women voters because women's security is a big issue in Delhi.
Okay, not governance promise, but the promise of opportunism, says Mr. Sinha, that the AAP and the Congress present Tehseen Poonawalla to the voter. Rahul Gandhi, it appears, has already thrown in the towel. He has, in fact, given 4 seats to the AAP, a party that he holds in high contempt, if you go by what he has said himself in the past. And Kejriwal, of course, thinks nothing of the Congress. So these are two hapless, grasping at straws kind of convenient alliance here between two hopeless, that Tuhin Sinha says, hopeless individuals. I just want to ask you, if you can't win Delhi on your own, 7 seats, where are you going to win India? Mr. Poonawalla, what messages is sending out? Can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Mr. Poonawalla, you're on mute. Yeah.
So the good news for majority of the people, 60% plus of the people of India, is BJP is losing. Post 4th June, Prime Minister Modi will take oath as leader of opposition. But let me come to the larger question. 2 questions have been addressed. One is hypocrisy. One is hypocrisy and opportunism. You choose, Rahul, whether it's hypocrisy or opportunism, when the most honorable Home Minister says of Conrad Sangma that he's the most corrupt man in the history of India, most corrupt chief minister since 1947. Today they analyze it. When Devendra Fadnavis says Ajit Pawar will be chakki pisoing, Ajit Pawar in hand with builders in Pune is today a proud member of the BJP government. So you decide whether it's opportunism or that is whatever that the BJP wants to term it as. But let me give you one statistic. Yes, the Aam Aadmi Party has more seats in Delhi to contest because simply they are a bigger party. Lok Sabha, Congress got more seats in Lok Sabha, the Congress got more seats in 2019, but Assembly Aam Aadmi Party is a bigger party, and you didn't want the opposition votes split, the 66% votes, for the Congress to win. So except for Manoj Tiwari's seat, which is the Purvachal factor, and Manoj Tiwari is the star, the rest of the seats I see are going to go to the Congress Aam Aadmi Party. I see this as 6-1 or 5-2 if the BJP gets very lucky, but I can't see where they win the second seat from. So I don't even think Mrs. Swaraj's daughter is winning. It's extremely tough for her also to win. So except for Manoj Tiwari, it seems extremely difficult anyone else winning. So I think it's going to go 6-1 or 5-2
let me bring
at all.
Let me bring in the two experts now. Professor Sanjay Kumar ji, let me begin with you and ask you a fundamental question here. Is it good enough if the AAP and the Congress were to go to the public and say, Modi ko harana hai, kisi bhi tarike se, we have to defeat Modi? That's the message you're going with, because as you know, these two parties are not friendly to each other. So I just want to ask you, A, what chance does a message like that have? And when you as a cephalogist look at the architecture of this coalition, is it capable of undermining the BJP's success, historic success, where on an average their vote share has not dipped below 40% except for in one election, in fact two elections, but that also minusculely?
Rahul, first, I don't think that if you look at the whole campaign which has been led by Congress and Aam Aadmi Party, they are no more campaigning on the issue of Modi ko hatana hai. And I'm sure I would agree that if you go into the campaign without any positive agenda, just saying we want to contest just to remove Modi, that won't attract the voters. But if I have followed the campaign carefully, I think they have picked up the issues of price rise, unemployment. They have picked up the issues of danger to constitution and danger to democracy. Earlier, I used to believe that these two issues will not connect to the people. This issue of save the constitution and save democracy. But somehow, when Prime Minister Modi said the target is 370 and the target is 400, Congress was able to connect these two things to say why BJP needs 370, because the aim is to change the
Modi ko
constitution.
hatana hai, otherwise he will change the constitution.
No, I don't think that Modi ko hatana hai was not tagged to that. Yes, if you want to defeat BJP, automatically Modi will get defeated. But I don't think that in the campaign it was so prominently said that Modi ko hatane ka chunav hai. I think the focus was more on democracy को बचाना है, लोकतंत्र को बचाना है and संविधान बचाना है. So I don't think that it was a very negative campaign against Modi, and if they had done that, whatever performance we see, India Gathbandhan doing, they would have performed much worse.
I want to then ask you, if it is about saving the constitution and constitutional values, can a party whose chief minister is in jail, whose several other ministers are in jail being denied bail, will they be looked upon by the people of Delhi, which is quite an urban, constituent here? Will they be looked upon as the alternative?
No, I never said that they are being looked upon as an alternative and then people are going to vote in large numbers for Congress and Aam Aadmi Party. I was just referring to the campaign that they did not do a negative campaign. They went in a positive mode. But even that is not attracting the voters in such a sizable number that they can upset the calculations of BJP in Delhi's 7th seat. Even if we assume that there is a 100% vote transfer between BJP and Congress, and going by the benchmark of 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the Aam Aadmi Party and Congress would require a 5% swing in its favor. And we have to assume that this 5% votes are the alliance is taking away from the BJP, and then they will be able to win one seat. And in order to win, like 5 or 6 seats, they need a 9 or 10% swing, which is very difficult. It's not easy for Aam Aadmi Party and Congress to generate a 9 or 10% swings away from BJP. And in a bipolar contest, if they are able to do that, these votes will by default come to Congress and Aam Aadmi Party, but a very difficult task for Aam Aadmi Party.
Very difficult. Dr. Chaudhary, what does your experience tell you? You've been researching this. What can you say here?
नमस्कार. देखिए, मेरा दिल्ली के चुनावी भविष्य पर 5 बातें कह सकता हूं मैं. नंबर 1, 2019 के आंकड़े को देखेंगे और संजय जी बहुत क्लोजली देखते ही रहते हैं. बीजेपी को तकरीबन 56.9% मिला. और सीधे मैं पॉइंट पर आता हूं कि कांग्रेस और आपको जोड़ दीजिए, कितना बनता है? 40.8. डिफरेंस कितना है? 16.1. देखिए, सेफोलॉजिकल टर्म में हम सब जानते हैं कि 16% का स्विंग यदि होगा तो सच मानिए कि सब कुछ बदल जाएगा. क्या आप मानते हैं कि 16% का बदलाव होगा? नहीं होगा. नंबर 2, आप 7 कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी का देख लीजिए डेटा. 7 कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में बीजेपी 2019 में 50% से ज्यादा वोट पाती है. नंबर 2. नंबर 3, यदि आप रनर अप यानी कांग्रेस थी 2019 में, 7 में से 5 पे थी, 2 आप पे, लेकिन ओवरऑल कांग्रेस थी. कितना डिफरेंस है? बीजेपी का 56.9 और कांग्रेस का 22.6, यानी फासला कितना है? 34.3% का। अब पार्टी के हिसाब से देखिए चौथा पॉइंट कि 2014 से 2019 के लोकसभा चुनाव में बीजेपी के वोट में इजाफा होता है 10.3। आपके वोट में गिरावट आती है लगभग 15%। कांग्रेस को पता नहीं है, पता होना चाहिए कि 2014 से 2019 में वोट का इजाफा होता है 7.4। लेकिन कहने का मतलब यह है कि बीजेपी का इजाफा सातों सीट पर 50%, ओवरऑल 50%। क्या कहता है? मुझे लगता है कि दोनों पार्टी मिलकर भी बीजेपी को सातों सीट पर कोई आंच नहीं पहुंचा सकते। एक सीट का नाम जरूर हम जोड़ना चाहेंगे, जो मनोज तिवारी का है। आप सबको पता होगा कि मनोज तिवारी ने शीला दीक्षित को भी चुनाव में हराया था, अब भारी वोटों से हराया था। यदि वो आंकड़ा मैं आपको कह दूं सातों कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी का, अब बीजेपी आपको आप और कांग्रेस को जोड़ लीजिए तो साफ साफ पिक्चर आएगा। इन आंकड़ों के आधार पर मैं कह सकता हूं कि सातों सीट पर कांग्रेस और आप कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी। सातों का सातों सीट, यह मेरा अनुमान है। आंकड़ों पर आधारित बीजेपी फिर से जीते।
संजय कुमार जी, let me ask you again. The challenge here is to overcome this differential vote share. It will all depend on the chemistry between the cadre of the AAP and the Congress. Can there be what they say in vernacular terms, talmel between the cadre?
I don't think there is any issue about the talmel between the cadre, whether we are talking about UP or Bihar or in Delhi, because what I see happening during last couple of months, that more than the political parties and the leaders, people are contesting this election. What I mean to say is that there is a chemistry. People who don't want this government to be re-elected, they are joining hands together, irrespective of whether they were fighting against each other in the past. So talmel is not a problem, but the benchmark is a big problem. Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress benchmark is very low, and even if there is a good talmel, they will not be able to overcome, they will not be able to cross the margin of this 16% vote difference between Aam Aadmi Party Congress alliance and the BJP. That's the real difficulty for Congress and Aam Aadmi Party.
Tehseen Poonawalla, you're just too gone to be able to close that gap. Please give me some data-driven reasons rather than just rhetoric. Rhetoric is acceptable, but without data it sounds empty, hollow.
You're right on that. And both Sanjay ji and Dr. Sabha, I have tremendous respect for them. And they are talking about math. But you will understand that in elections, chemistry overrides math. And the chemistry anti-BJP is united. 66-67% of the people want the BJP out. Now, you may say 2019, the BJP got 50.6% vote. I agree to that. So in 84, the Congress got 400 seats. It means nothing. That is the past. What is today? Today, there is a massive need for change, disappointment. And I'm again saying, except for Manoj Tiwari's constituency, because of the Purvanchal factor, every other constituency, the BJP is in trouble.
Okay,
the
so somehow Purvanchal voters get swayed by other factors like kinship, etc. You are again contradicting yourself.
Manoj is a bigger candidate. I'll explain to you.
Okay, one second.
Because Manoj
let
is
me
a
get in
Purvanchal
Tuhin
star.
Sinha on this.
And you had a good... No, please. I don't want to be misrepresented. I think you should give me the right. Because Manoj is a Purvanchali star. He's a massive star. Had we had somebody like Neha Singh Rathod, the
so
singer,
everyone will pick... No, hang on. In various different constituencies, there are different, as we know, viewers, stratas of society. You pick the right person.
But here we have Manoj is a very big star.
Why couldn't Dr. Manmohan Singh win, for example, from the most prestigious constituency, viewers?
When we all know, also lost elections. Atalji also lost.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. So you're contradicting yourself. You're completely contradicting yourself.
I'm saying Congress is winning.
Chosen for a particular reason to represent that particular constituency or stand for election, given the ticket. Everyone is given a ticket on the basis of what is the larger, caste, etc., and community composition. So come on. I mean, that's ridiculous. Anyhow, let me bring in Tuhin Sinha. Tuhin Sinha, look, the message that is going out there is that you don't deserve to be back. And that's enough. Tuhin Sinha, respond to that.
Rahul, the words इस बार election जनता लड़ रही है have been used so often in these elections that they seem to be a disguised admission of a particular side lagging behind.
Right.
You know, I think there can't be a substitute for data. You can't have a 16% vote share out of nothing. And let me tell you, let me state this with responsibility that BJP is not only going to win all the 7 seats, it is also roughly going to retain the vote share. Why? Because of the consolidation of women voters, which anyway has been a crucial factor in the success of BJP.
Okay, well, we'll have to see the women vote
what
tomorrow.
What has happened in the last 10 years?
Let me tell you in two swing states,
what
viewers.
has happened in the last 10 days in Delhi, especially
I understand where you're coming from. But 1 second, viewers, before I take a quick break, let me tell you that women voters in two swing states are outperforming the men when it comes to casting their ballot, and that's Bihar and West Bengal. What will that say, viewers? Will that happen here in Delhi? We don't know. Are they going to be the ultimate deciders? We don't know. It'll all begin to unravel tomorrow. We leave it at that. Thank you very much. Do go out and vote, viewers.